So what I wanted to show you how to do today is to transform just a plain $39 Billy bookcase from Ikea into more of a focal point. Anytime you bring color into a space in a unified format where it's bringing everything together, it pulls a space together. So even if the things that are on it are a little bit more messy and chaotic, it does bring a little bit of harmony to that space. So I wanted just to show you how you can do that really easily. And what I'm using is a spoon flower. Okay, so here are the things that I recommend for this project. I always like to use the Roman brand of, I see this backwards, the Roman brand of wallpaper paste, because it just does such a great job and it holds up really well. I know there's other things out there on the market, but this is the one I trust, and so the one I always use. This is not necessary. You can use any regular brush. This just does a good job of spreading the wallpaper paste out really easily. And then something else that's not really necessary. The other thing that works really well is one of those Pampered Chef nylon scrapers, which they work for everything. But this is just something I picked up at Harbor Freight. It's a little floppy plastic smoother that does a great job smearing the paste out. So here is our wallpaper choice. You can see it's just like a little soft starburst pattern, which is going to look so cute behind the white bookcase. So the first step I did was to protect the floor. If you want to do this on like a linoleum bathroom floor, laundry room floor, a tile floor, the only thing that we're going to be using that's messy is a wallpaper paste, and it cleans up really well with water. So just as long as you're on a surface that water doesn't harm, you're perfectly fine doing it anywhere. I just like to throw some plastic down because it makes cleanup super, super easy. And what I used again, like in the last project, is this pre-taped plastic from, it's a 3M product. It just goes down easy, and again, it just makes for a quick cleanup. So you always want to make sure that your workspace is bigger than your actual project. And you can see you're in my my art room up here. So we got all kinds of fun things. So before I roll this up and take the backing that I used to measure everything out, I did mark the top. Well, I marked the top and the bottom, just so no matter which way I unroll it, I'll know exactly what I'm doing, since I have my pieces cut and ready to go. Now what I did is I laid out the wallpaper just to and did a rough cut on everything, because we're going to trim it up when we're all done. And because the back of this bookcase is larger than an individual sheet of wallpaper, we had to cut 2 pieces. So I just placed the first piece that had stars kind of in the middle, because I thought that was good, and then I'm just going to use the edge of the wallpaper I'm just going to use the natural edge of the wallpaper along the natural edge of the back, because that just is one less cut that we have to do. And these top pieces, they can actually be cut down with scissors or a sharp cutter, and we're going to do that once it gets all pasted and on there. But you definitely want to leave enough overlap that you don't end up with any white edges when you're all done, because that'll be kind of obvious when you put the bookshelf together. Okay, once you get all the wallpaper paste on, you want to make sure that you book the paper. And basically what that means is we're just folding it over like this. Okay, I have the edges all trimmed up. I did one more final smooth over, and then I'm just gonna wipe everything down to make sure that I get any extra residual wallpaper paste off of there. And we're going to let this dry for a couple hours, and then we're going to be ready to put our bookcase together. Hey there, bookcase project is complete, so I'm going to pop the steps in the stories, and if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a DM